Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Chris coming at you from the channel I Am Toys, and of course this is going to be another custom 1/6 horror review. So hit your 4K option, in your YouTube settings, so you get this in the in all the resolution that it should. And of course, like and subscribe, share the videos, guys. So this is another figure 1/6 custom concept piece by Dan Terzo, also known over as Gallactable Collectors. He's got a YouTube channel. He's also on Instagram. I'll also try to put those links in the descriptions, for you as well, so that way you guys can reach out if you want to reach out on commissions and stuff like that. And right off the jump, this figure is for sale. So if you guys are interested, you guys can hit me up as well, and it'll essentially ship out right from me. So you just contact me and let me know if you're interested in it, and we can talk price, and then we'll ship it out to you. So this figure is everything you essentially get. This is a figure that is completely done, almost completely done by Dan over at Gallactibles, and he the only thing that is not his essentially is the mask and the head. Those are from Once Customs, but obviously with Dan and Dan's paint app on the face and the head, I believe. And the dio, all that is Dan, the clothes, everything. And already looking at this figure, you can tell that this is a concept, right? Because you're going to look at this figure and see that, wow, Jason never actually looked like this in the movies, right? So that is for good reason. It is a concept, and if people don't understand what concept figures are, they are figures that are a combination of different maybe films or concepts or genres or something like that, and they're kind of mashed together. And those of you who have seen some of these figures that Once Customs has even done as far as concepts, you have a good idea kind of what I'm talking about, right? And this figure itself is supposed to be kind of a remake Jason concept. I think that movie came out in about like 2009 or something like that, and this is kind of Dan's play on that. And it's really sick, man. I mean, he did the outfit, the clothing, everything, and I'll get up on that, on the details, and I'll make sure I turn them around for you, rotate them, show you some side profiles and all that fun stuff. And we'll start from the bottom and roll our way up. So we'll see you on the other side of this cut. So here we go, starting with the base first, and as you can see, you get kind of like a dock, kind of area, leading up to, maybe what would be some water, some rocks, and the boots. These are a little bit more static on the figure when compared to most 1/6 figs, but I like that because it's a little more solid, and he stands well. And as you can see, you get some really good fucking exposure points on the legs, kind of as you go up. You get the duffel, or not the duffel, but more like a body sack. Use your imagination of kind of what he's carrying around in that. Maybe some heads, some legs, some bodies. Maybe extra masks, his weapons, what have you. And obviously you get the machete right here, which is bloodied and weathered as well. Hopefully you're getting some of the details on that as I kind of turn it over here. And as we come back, as I come back over here, we'll just move up, and you can see the details on this as well. Nice little kind of wet effect on it, which I like. I like when figures have a little bit of kind of saturation to them, because it's kind of especially Jason, because the body is kind of decaying to an extent, and kind of gives you that rotting process. There's that idea that Jason is kind of a version of a zombie to some extent. I think he's better than a zombie though. So again, you can see how this is kind of a remake, Jason concept. It's you get some Part 7 feels to it as well, with the chain around his neck, and it's a sick mask, man. I really like that. It's again, this is a Once Customs mask and a head underneath of it, but this is Dan's paint, and any extra details that are on there those are pretty much from him. So I'm going to end up panning back out here a little bit, just to give you kind of, again, a kind of wider out look a little bit, and kind of give you some shots from underneath too. And as you can see from underneath, you get some more dynamic looks, and the presence just screams, I'm here to kill shit. like any Jason figure should, right? And go up underneath a little bit, kind of show you what he looks like from this angle. I love underneath shots, man. It just makes him look so menacing. So damn menacing. So if you guys are gonna grab this fig, man, you know, let me know, like I said, and we can make a deal in collaboration with Dan, you know, with Gallactable Collectors, and we'll figure out how to get this to you, and you know, kind of go from there. But let me take off the mask and show you the head sculpt underneath, and you get to see that badassery as well. So here he is without the mask, mouth open, looking even crazier, even more sick. And that chain around the neck, man, is just fucking completes, you know, a nice dynamic fucking look. It's like this is what fucking, I don't even know what I'm thinking of. This is what the fuck is that dude's name? Damn, man, I can't remember his name. There's a guy who used to, wrestler who used to roll around with a chain around his neck. I don't know if it was WWE or it was WWF or what. I know they transitioned their names, man. It's been a while since I tracked wrestling, but it reminds me of this dude a little bit, what he would look like if he had no skin on his head or his face. You guys probably have no clue who I'm talking about, but it's all good. But again, this is a One's Customs head, you know, and I believe this is, you know, obviously Dan's paintwork on it. And it's fucking badass, dude. And again, you get some great exposure points all over the shirt. You know, it's a real metal chain all over the side of the arms. And I really fucking enjoyed the Remake Jason too, man. It's a good movie. I don't know if you guys know or have been paying attention to the news, but A24 is putting out a series at some point, which is gonna be fucking badass. So I can't wait for that. And it's gonna probably get into a lot of origin type stuff, which is okay. At least it's something. Then we got another movie in the works too at some point as well. So let me roll this guy over to the side, show you some side profiles, and then show you the back as well. Here he is from the side. Get some more details. Some nice sludge, mud, dirt, and grime on the fucking shoes. You know, you get to see the exposure points from the side there. Details on the machete here. And then of course, you know, this jacket from the side. It's a mean figure, man. Mean fucking figure. All the way around. And show you the back. So you get some exposure points here on the back of the pants as well. A little bit of blood, weathering all through and through. Exposure points on the back here too. Sick piece, man. This is definitely one of the most interesting concept pieces I've seen in a while. Man, if I started collecting every single one of these too, man, I'd have to put a second mortgage on my damn home, man, I'm telling you. I'll show you the other side of them. And again, side profile shots. Look, some of that work on the hands, man. Nice attention to some detail. Again, more exposure points. And you get, like you saw with the back, you know, some of the hair work, you get to see it from the side as well. And we'll rotate this guy around back to the front as we come full circle to the front of this piece. Man, I love it. I love too this. You can see the stomach and some of the intestines coming out. That's awesome, man. Really digging it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this look, man. You know, Gallactable Collectors is, you know, making a name for himself, you know, with some of these pieces. And, you know, some of these pieces are, you know, incorporating some One's Customs pieces, you know, or some components. And others are going to be all him too as well. So not meaning all ones, but meaning all, you know, from Dan. And then you guys need to stay tuned with the stuff coming from Macabre as well, you know, because all of that, you know, this is all a lot of people all kind of networked in the hobby that are all trying to do the best they can to put out some of the most fun products they can. You know what I mean? So hopefully people can appreciate that. And, you know, another artist coming into the game who is trying to do, you know, more concept pieces and also accurate pieces too as well. So like, you know, with Macabre, you know, and this Tenela project we got going on, with an RZ Myers, it's going to be, man, it's the Escape version. This thing is going to be absolutely incredible when it's done. So I can't wait to show you guys that as well. And as always, man, we'll see you at the next video, and it'll probably be another figure from Gallactibles, most likely. And I still got a backlog of shit I still need to review. I've been farting around, man, big time. You know, so knocking these out, and then I'll get to some of the other stuff. I know I still got to do that Jeepers Creepers. I promise I will get to that at some point. I got a few people waiting on that review as well. All right, peeps. Deuces.